So it's the one that you saw on your screen. I want us to look at paper 3, that is number 1, as you can see it. Okay, so we want us to go straight right away. Of course, you're choosing 3 numbers. You are given support, UNEB support files, the folder on a desktop. So now we have ours. If you go back to the folder here, we have ours here, UNEB support files 2017 paper 3. So now so you keep following the question. For example, question number 1, it is saying, using a word processing software, open the file document XY and save it as your name and personal number. So now you go back to the folder here. This is what we have. So now this is the one. It is document XY. So you come and copy. So you just copy, not unlike paper 2 where we created it from scratch. But here you just copy. So you come and copy, and we are pasting it here. This is what we have. And what they meant by open, so now you come and open from here, but don't open it from the support files, because sometimes to schools that have so many students, you find that same support folder is being used by many students. So now if you come and do it from within, it means you're going to cause problems to the rest of your friends. So you have to be careful. So what you do, you open, and then after opening, here we are. This is what we have in the folder. So now you go back to the question paper, and then you keep reading the instructions. Now that is done. They have told us, and save it as your name and personal number. Okay, so before you open it, like now we have already opened it. Before you open it, if they have told you to rename it, so what you have to do is to first rename. Don't save anything. Make sure you first rename. If you open it, then you can rename it when it is open. It will not accept. So here it can accept just because it is closed. So the name and personal number. Maybe my personal number, let me use my telephone number. Here we are. But a student must put a personal number, maybe 50 something like that. Then you put your number. Then afterwards, click aside and double click, and then you open it. This is what we have. So you keep following the instructions. Next, underline the heading with a dotted line. So you underline the heading with a dotted line. So now once we come back, this is what we have. We are underlining this heading. This is the heading with a dotted line. So all these are dotted lines. You see, this is that dashed. So dashed line. So these are the ones. So you select. There we are. Then from there you continue. Next, drop cap by 3 lines the first paragraph, 2 marks. So by 3 lines, drop cap. Highlight that first letter. Come to insert. Then you go to drop cap. This is drop cap. Then you choose the one that covers 3 lines. Select it. You can keep saving, clicking the change, saving the changes, no problem. So from there you go back, convert to I think paragraph 2, because here they have already said paragraph. So convert it paragraph 2 or 2 into 2 columns with a line in between them. So now you come, we are converting this paragraph 2 into 2 columns. So you come to layout, come to columns, then you come, if you just select here, it will not print the line in between. So what you have to do is, after selecting, go to layout, columns, then you first click on more columns, and select 2 columns and look for line between. If they have told you this some spacing, if they have given you some spacing measurements, please come here and adjust accordingly. But now we don't have, we just have to insert line in between. So you click there. Next, that is done. Insert page numbers center aligned in ABC format. So now you come numbers, you click to insert, you come to page numbers. You can first check if you want to insert it in the center. At the bottom they are still numbers, so meaning we are required to first change it from numbers, as you can see, number 2, number. So we have got to first change it from numbers to letters. So now before you select any of this, you come to format page numbers. There we are, format page numbers. Then from there you select the ABC. They have told us ABC in capital. Okay, then you click OK. Okay, that is ABC. So now after selecting, it will not come, as you can see, it will not come until when you go and insert it. Remember, in the first place that was just changing the format. So you've got to insert it now. You go back, insert, you go back. If you want it at the top, it is okay. Bottom, it is okay. Margins, it is okay. So now I come to bottom, then I'm selecting. There we are, that is A. Because I have only one page, that's why you're seeing A only. Close. There, you're done. Then you go back, we go back to the question paper. Insert an appropriate watermark of size 38 to max. So how do we insert an appropriate watermark? Come and click on design. You click on design, come to watermark. Then select the custom watermark. Since it requires us to put at least some customization, like the numbers and then the size. Yeah, so you come and put that. Remember the question is here. It was saying insert an appropriate watermark of, so unappropriate. Okay, so now you come from here, text, but there is also picture watermark. You can insert a picture. Okay, so now I come, I put the appropriate watermark. You can put your name if you want still. Okay, there we are. The color is the auto, the color is that one. Then size. So now size, if you select here, you will not see, you may not see 38. Once you don't see it, come here, delete out that word auto, just type in 38 and then click apply. So it has already come. If in case you want to make it more visible or put some color, it is okay, you can apply some color. So this is what we have. If you close this, this is what we have in the document. After that, come back and look at G. Insert a page break after the first paragraph. So you come after the first paragraph. This is the first paragraph. This is after the first paragraph. We are clicking there, and then we are inserting the page break. Insert page break. Non-section breaks. Section breaks, we get them from layout breaks. You come to section breaks. But here, page break, you can either use page breaks here or insert page break, no problem. Okay, here we are. This is what we have. From there, you continue with the question. Insert the image 100.jpg. So 100, this is the file extension. So you come on the first page. So now, meaning we must go to the support file 100. This is the support file. How have we gone there? This is, because it's already open, this is what we have. 100. So you copy you can just copy. You don't need to open it. Please, you don't need to open it. You just have to copy. Better you copy, because once you open it, sometimes it can disappoint you. So now what you do, you copy, then you come to where they have told you to insert it, and right click, paste. Then you realize that it goes to page 2 once you insert it. So meaning you need to resize it. You may need to resize it to make it a bit more smaller. So you grab it. Actually, you may need even to just use any of these text wraps, and then you take it where you want. You can use square, you can use any that you want. So once you bring it, they have told us to take it after the first paragraph. Here we are. This is what we have. There we are. That is it. Next, according to the question, next, apply a page border on the first page only. How do we apply a page border on the first page only? You click on design, you come to borders. Once this comes, we are on page borders. Then you come here and select a border of your choice. You can select, if you want word art, a border art, you can still come and select from here. But let me use this simple one. Any, as long as it is a border. They have not told you to put color, don't put. So now apply to, the logic is here. So you come and select this section, first page only. So you select that and then click OK. So once you come, you see that page 2 does not have, page 1 has, page B. So this one is showing page 2, page B. This is A, this is B. I have ever explained this. It is because of a page break. Page break. So now we needed to just change. If you want to change it, to change this, we needed to just connect it with the previous, and then we come and insert page numbers where you inserted. So now you connect it. So now here you can just go and change the format. Here we are. Then this is B, this is A. So that is how you do it. Then the other one, the last one, insert the second last. Okay, insert your name as header and date, and today's date as a footer. So now you come back, your name as a header and today's date as a footer. So I've double clicked in the margins. I'm putting my name as a header and today's date as a footer. So how do you insert today's date? Don't just come and type that today is 24th of May. Don't just type. So what you do, come and click while this one is still open, while design to tab is still open. Come and click on date and time. Once you click on date and time, you come and select or activate update automatically. Then click OK. You don't need to adjust anything here, unless when you want to adjust the format, maybe, probably. Then you come and click. So it will come automatically, so that even tomorrow it will read tomorrow's date. Even next year it will read that day's date. That is the day's date. Okay, now you close this. Okay, we go back to max. Set the page size to F5 for the whole document and print your work. That is the last instruction. So we change it to A5 and print. So now from here, A5, we want to change it to A5. So what you do, you can highlight, come to layout, come to size, you may not even highlight, you just go and click to layout. Then from layout you click on size, and then from size you come and select F5. So this is what we have. So that's how it changes. It changes the stuff to this. So make sure your picture is clear. So that's how it changes it. So this is what we have. And now print your work. Print, come to file, then select print, or you can even select Control P, no problem. Once you select Control P, still it brings this menu. Then select print. Number of copies, of course, even if you have 70 pages in that same document, that is one copy. You don't need to adjust it. Printer, you must, to see a copy, copies of your work coming out of the printer, you must have configured it. So make sure it is already configured and it is reading ready. Number of print, in case you want maybe page number 30, you come and put that. Maybe you want to print page number B, you come here and put B. It will only print out B, like that. Sheets, like 2 pages on one sheet, 4 pages on that same sheet, 1 sheet of paper, you have 4 pages. This is where you adjust it from. Then afterwards you click on print, and then you see papers coming out of your printer. Now at that point you are done and you are good to go. You just close your work, then you go back in your folder. This is the folder, you have your work already. Then you go and start on another number. In case you want to continue, you go and continue with another number. There you are done and you are good to go. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for watching. Please keep logging in on our ITAU platform. More tutorials are still coming, and we shall keep on revising and teaching you more concepts in line with our syllabus, Ugandan syllabus, that is USCE syllabus, UNEB syllabus. Thank you so much for listening.